Und da wären wir. Hallo zu Trails in the Sky the Third. Jo. Letztes Mal einiges an Memory Doors gemacht. Hallo Brada. Und jetzt geht's weiter mit Memory Doors. Wir haben die ganzen Star Doors durch, die wir noch hätten machen können. Da fehlen noch ein paar, die wir noch nicht freigeschaltet haben natürlich. Sun Doors, ganz ehrlich, dieses Angelding, da kümmere ich mich vielleicht irgendwann mal drum. Ich muss es irgendwann machen, damit ich ein weiteres Star Door öffnen kann überhaupt. Das hatten wir. Ein letztes Sun Door kriegen wir noch nicht. Das, was wir jetzt vor uns haben, allerdings, sind die Moon Doors. Der lange Scheiß. Ein Moon Door haben wir ja schon gemacht, jetzt hier mit dem zweiten Teil von Moon Door 1. Wir haben jetzt 3 weitere Moon Doors vor uns. Und nach dem, was ich gesehen habe, wie lange die gehen, ist es sehr gut möglich, also sehr, sehr gut möglich, dass diese 3 Moon Doors den gesamten Stream einnehmen werden. Also wirklich alles. Also, es kann sogar sein, dass wir leicht überziehen müssen, um alle Moon Doors dann wirklich zu bekommen hier. Das wird sich aber noch zeigen. Die Charaktere, die wir dafür brauchen, ist zum einen Chloe und zum anderen Charizard. Herrliche Drohung, ja, es ist wirklich, also, ich habe nur einfach in einer Playlist gesehen, wo mal alle Doors dann eben alle so Nebenzeit dieser Memory-Sachen dann eben gezeigt werden. Habe ich einfach nur bei den Videos gesehen, wie lange die Videos gehen. Das ist alles, was ich nachgeschaut habe. Ich weiß nicht, was innerhalb dieser Storys jetzt passieren wird. Ich weiß nur, wie lange die so grob gehen. Und allein die Moon Door 2 hier wird 1,5 Stunden gehen. Die Moon Door 3 geht fast 2 Stunden. Und die Moon Door 4 geht auch 1 Stunde. Also, wir haben jetzt einiges mit den Moon Doors zu tun. Die dauern jetzt. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks. Also das ist Charizard. Und das ist wahrscheinlich wirklich jetzt ein Ding, was echt lange dauern wird. Ja, ja, ja. Okay. Ich weiß noch nicht mal, was wir jetzt sehen werden von Shara. Tatsächlich. Keine Ahnung. Year 1202 of the Septian Calendar. Roland. Okay. Warum war das jetzt so langsam? Charizard. Charizard! Hm? Hä? Where am I? Ach du meine Güte, die sind wieder am Saufen. You feeling alright? Sure you don't have too much to drink? Boy, that dream really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. Hehe. I see you've gotten yourself nice and plastered. You might want to watch what you're saying, though. You're still young, but no one will believe it if you start talking like that. Und besonders, wenn du so weiter säubst, dann wirst du irgendwann sehr alt aussehen. He's right, Gerard. Der arme Olivier, er tut mir doch ein bisschen leid. Wow, I thought you'd be out for a little while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass then. Please, mercy. Du musst es ja nicht trinken. Hör einfach auf zu trinken. You can be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Olivier another bottle over. Unintelligible gibberish. Looks like Faulkner's gone and left early again. Fine, guess I'll have to go and get the bottle myself. Ich glaube nicht, dass er früh weg ist. Ich glaube, ihr hängt einfach viel zu lange hier noch rum. Well, if I'm getting out of my seat, I'm getting the strongest thing in the house. I buy some brandy. Sherazade, he's literally only just gotten up. At least start him off with some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. JPEG-Wein ist nicht für schwache Gemüter, ja, auf jeden Fall. He can have both. Problem solved. Spare me, I'll die. By the way, einer. You remember when we first met? How much did you down again? Ach du meine Güte, Alter. Das ist doch unschön gerade. Das macht mir Sorgen. Die machen das jetzt so als Witz, ne? Aber es ist sehr unangenehm zu sehen. Muss ich da ehrlich zugeben. Down? Down what? Booze. We're talking booze, baby. Sherazade began pouring alcohol into Olivier's head. That should go in his mouth, Sherazade. You schwa. Oh, silly me. Ja, nee, es ist wirklich nicht schön zu sehen. 5 years ago. Grandson. Oh! Baby Shara. Making deliveries in a city this big sure isn't easy. Okay, where's next? Erbe Royal Villa. No way, I'll have to go all the way there? This is why I hate big cities. Hey, Bracer, out on the job again? Thanks again for the help. You're a lot stronger than you look like, young lady. You wouldn't have any interest in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Really gotta go too, see ya. Oh, das ist einer? Excuse me. Ach, das ist auch junge einer. Also das ist wirklich der Zeit, wo sie sich zum ersten Mal getroffen haben, wie es aussieht. Ja, konnten wir uns schon denken. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days War came to an end. The scars it left were slowly healing and life was returning to LaBelle. People gathered in the cities and towns that had returned to their former state, and the revived Orbman trade brought the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Not all that was happening in LaBelle at the time was so positive, however. This was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. Is there no one here? If you have a request, please write it in one of the forms to the right and place it in this box. Bracer Guild Grandsire Branch. Haben die keine Rezeptionisten hier? It looks like it. I wonder if they'd mind if I use their phone? Oh, du warst aber schnell in der Villa. I'm pooped. Shara wurde gekackt. I feel more like a slave than a bracer with all this menial work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. Are you here to lodge a request? Yeah, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Sherazad Harvey, a bracer. I'm still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young that I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Aina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So what's the request you want to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 bracers at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you want to make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? Also, scheinbar ist wirklich die Bracer-Gilde in Granzel vor 5 Jahren halt einen sehr krassen Arbeitermangel. Personalmangel, so nennt man das. I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Oh, my apologies. Well, you see, it's my first time visiting the city. I thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sites and such. The size of the place is rather daunting, as I am sure you can imagine. Das ist jetzt nicht unbedingt eine Aufgabe für Bracer. But with a bracer who knows their way around at my site, I'd be able to enjoy all the Grand Cell has to offer without fearing getting lost. You gotta be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what bracer are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession and do serious work. And we're also very busy, as I said earlier, so I'm going to have to ask you to look elsewhere if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to... Hell, just go and look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. Has this one lived in a box all her life? Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation from this branch and get promoted to senior bracer. If you want something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. It looks like this isn't going to work. I'm really sorry for troubling you, but... Oh, Kurt, hi. Die haben wir noch gar nicht gesehen bisher, glaube ich, oder? Das ist das erste Mal, dass wir ihn hier überhaupt sehen. Oh, who do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not probably manning the front desk. That's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Oh, you don't need to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gotten into her head that bracers are friends for hire. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Sherazad? Huh? What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. You've got no reason not to help. What? But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing the tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even our receptionist on top of it. Do what she wants, ey. Das hoffen wir mal nicht. Und vor allem, weil beide Alkoholiker sind, ist es noch gefährlicher. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you've finished this request, I'll write you a letter of recommendation. What? Really? Are you sure? This seems like way too simple of a job to be awarding something like that for. Ich glaube, Kurt hat irgendwie bemerkt, hier ist irgendwas noch komplizierter an der ganzen Sache. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but then I'm counting on you with this job too. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. I appreciate your assistance. This should hopefully do her good. What's up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon. It just gets worse. I do apologize. I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. That aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So, where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things in the Edel department store, just in case. In case? In case of what? In case it's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? I can feel my blood pressure rising already. Okay. Wir müssen eine kleine Erkundungstour durch Grandson machen. Okay. Von mir aus. Also gehen wir einkaufen. What the fuck? Was seid ihr? Anton? Anton, the sun's rays are warm, the clouds are white and fluffy, the breeze is gentle. Look, Ricky, it's like the whole world is blessing us. Hooray for school life. Ja, die habe ich einfach mehr größtenteils ignoriert. Im Second Chapter und auch, glaube ich, im First Chapter kommen sie auch vor. Das sind Anton und Ricky. By some miracle of the universe, Anton actually ended up getting accepted into Janus. By the same miracle, I did too. I only took the exam because I had nothing better to do. I can only assume Adios is playing a prank on the two of us or something. Also das sind Anton eben, wie gesagt, und Ricky. Und das sind zwei NPCs, die über einen Großteil der Reihe immer wieder auftauchen. Also ich glaube, hier tauchen sie auf. Und ich weiß nicht mehr, wo sie genau nochmal überall auftauchen. Ich glaube, Anton haben wir tatsächlich schon mal einmal gesehen in Cold Steel. Und die haben tatsächlich so eine kleine Mini-Story am Laufen während der Ereignisse von Second Chapter. Dazu muss man aber wirklich jedes Mal mit denen reden, jedes einzelne Mal. Und das ist ein bisschen viel. Und ein bisschen, ja, nervig. Deswegen habe ich sie eigentlich ignoriert. Aber jetzt sehen wir sie mal. Also wie gesagt, merken Anton und Ricky. Die sind halt immer mal wieder hier zu sehen. Ist noch welche andere Leute, die man hier... Dorothy? Wo ist doch Dorothy? That Baby Dorothy? Freckle Girl, es ist Baby Dorothy. Oh, wie süß. I'm so bored. Going through all the lesser known spots and Grandson mentioned in these books was fun for a while, but I've had enough now. Huh. Schau mal an. Welcome. Would you like some ice cream? It's delicious, I assure you. Huh, I don't remember there being an ice cream stall up there before. Maybe I just never noticed. Okay. Haben wir noch mehr andere Leute hier, andere Charaktere, die wir noch als Kind sehen werden hier, oder was ist los? Erstmal hier nicht anscheinend. Na okay, gehen wir erstmal rein und gehen einkaufen. Haben die beiden auch neue Bilder im Menü? Oh, das hätte ich vielleicht mal nachschauen müssen. Ja, Tatsache. I like how the very first thing she wants is to blow all her money. So, what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking on recovery items for one thing. What? Please, Adios, I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these books look really complicated too. Uh-oh. Oh. Charizard? What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? Na, wegen Eis. I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right away. So let's go get some. Wait a second. Let's go get some. Ich habe das Gefühl, einer ist auf der Flucht vor jemandem. Das ist verdächtig. Okay, gucken wir mal. Oh ja, also Shara hat auf jeden Fall ein anderes Porträt. Baby Shara. Aber einer ist nicht da. Die ist nicht hier in der Truppe. Quasi direkt. Süß. Okay, wo war das? Hier, bei Dorothy, genau. Oh, sie ist weg. Oh, da haben wir ja Glück gehabt, dass wir Dorothy jetzt gesehen haben. Einer bought 2 ice cream cones from the store. Did your brain decide to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? You like this, promise? It's really nice. That's not how it works. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. Aber diese Typen, was auch immer hier los ist, ne? It might be a bit risky, but... Hey! What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Or are you involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Well, it's just that... I realized I left something back at the hotel. As if anyone would buy that. Not going to talk, huh? Well, fine, be that way. Can we make our way back there so I can go and get it? Fine, whatever, I'll come with you. At least until I get an idea of what you're really up to. Thank you. Well, shall we be going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. Auch was ich jetzt gerade schön fand, im Status, Shara ist gerade mal Level 10. Das heißt, sie hat nur gerade mal 350 AP. Und 0 EP, die hat gar nichts. Sie kann wirklich gar nichts. Das ist wirklich so Low-Level Trails in the Sky 1. Stats sind das. Das ist sehr schön. Hotel war... Wo war das Hotel nochmal? Ist die Bracer Guild? Ne, das Hotel war hier oben. Genau. Ist wirklich Baby Shara, ja, so ziemlich. Frag mich, wie alt sie jetzt ist. Sie müsste eigentlich so, bei 17 oder sowas sein? Wait a second. Isn't this the hotel, the building you've just walked right past? Well, yes, but... Grancer Castle looks really heavily guarded. I should have known. There's gotta be some way to get past. That way leads to Grancer Castle. Do you want to go and have a look around it? Yes, I suppose I do, but, looks like I've almost cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I want to know exactly what I've been dragged all over the city for. Gah, this job's such a pain. I'm gonna go catch a breather outside. Uh-oh. There she is! What? What's going on? Alter, hol gleich mal die Knarre raus. You stop right where you are. Hint. Protect all NPCs. Das ist das erste Mal, dass wir einen NPC hatten, den wir beschützen müssen. Bonk. Aua. Oh, einer aber hatte kritisches Wegrennen machen können. Bonk. Wir kriegen ja gar nichts hier für das Ganze. What the? This guy was no amateur. Well, I haven't noticed anything has happened just yet, by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look, you, it's time for you to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to notice anything amiss either. Are you listening to me? Shh, please be quiet. Well, at least now we know she's not on the hotel's guest list. But I figured a rich girl like her would have to stay at a hotel, but I guess not. We're just gonna have to start scouring the city. Und noch mehr! From top to bottom? There she is, get her! No, don't shout! Hey, did you hear that? Ah ja, jetzt hören sie es. Die Kampfgeräusche haben sie nicht vorher gehört, aber das haben sie jetzt gehört. Okay, macht Sinn. Yeah, it came from over there. There she is. There's our target. The blonde, get her. What's going on? You've got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Well, let's start running. The hell, wait. Ja, das wäre auch wirklich ein bisschen viel gewesen, jetzt gegen 4 dieser Typen anzutreten. Und im Hintergrund Free Jazz. Alter, wie viele Leute sind denn da hier? Was ist denn hier los? Oh, süß. Ja, das hat wirklich... Hätte ich nicht einfach unter der Treppe bleiben können und versteckt bleiben? Das hat doch gar keinen Sinn gemacht gerade. I think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well... Don't even try to worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With this. That sounds painful. Es ist ja wirklich schnelles Kinky-Zeug geworden. Wie du vermutet hast. No use hiding it any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. Am Anfang war das nichts. Nee, I suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me. But the will didn't just say some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything he had. So, well... A super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay. Everything's starting to fall into place. So now every relative you have under the sun is on you like ants trying to get their share? At the very least, I still think my uncle is a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as part of that... You should let him look after all the money you've inherited? Unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hide. Okay, also der Onkel will ihre Kohle. And now someone's hired those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, Grandfather's will becomes invalid, you see. Most likely that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They clearly have some experience under their belts. Can't believe they're just able to wander the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what is the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. My family is pretty influential, actually. I'm getting a headache just listening to all this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight even over an inheritance? You don't get more stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I could win another. I think the best thing we can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. Aber mal ohne Scheiß, das muss ja übel viel Kohle haben, wenn jemand, der wirklich einfach so viel Connections hat, dass er wirklich auch in der Armee dann irgendwie Leute zusammenholen kann. Wie viel Kohle muss das dann sein? Gulp. Phew. Come to think of it. I forgot to feed the birds. What? Feed the birds? I doubt it's meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use. Which means, grab. Athletisch sind sie aber einfach so über so einen Zaun zu springen? Sorry, this way's a dead end. You've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble, but your luck just ran out. Kommt Kurt jetzt zur Rettung? You're fast though, I'll give you that. Now grab her! Lauf doch nicht nach vorne, du Dumpfbacke! Sie greift an? Bronk! Alter, was ist denn hier los? Habe ich irgendwelche Arts, die ich nutzen kann? Nee. Dass sie aber auch einfach angreift. Und dann auch nicht mal wenig Schaden macht. Well, not half bad. I don't think I can fight my way out of this. Are you alright, Miss Sherazade? Have you guys still not caught her? Nah, well. You almost stood a chance against us. Almost. I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas for getting us out of this? Me? Oh. There's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to escape to the west block. That's a huge if, though. Ich konnte jetzt nicht das if lesen. Ich habe gedacht, das ist First Floor, also 1F. Aber die ist ein if. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. What are you? 1, 2. Whoa. What are you? 3. What's that? Oh, Senfgas. A smoke grenade. Cough, cough. My eyes. Bonk. Ready to go? What? Oh, what is this smell? Ist das Mustard? Das war ein Witz! Bist du denn des Wahnsinns einer? Wait up! Don't let them get away! Ey, ihr habt gerade Senfgas eingeatmet. Rennt nicht hinterher, ihr müsst ins Krankenhaus. Ihr seid am Sterben. Wisst ihr nicht, was Senfgas ist? Holy shit. It's locked. Get out of the way. Ja, okay. Come on, hurry. Wait, get back here, damn it. Alter, nutzt die einfach mal Senfgas. Einfach mal ein Kriegsverbrechen hier einfach mal begangen. Einfach mal so ganz spontan. It's no use, it's locked. Out of my way. I'll open it open. I'll get it open. I open it open, ja genau. Should I use another one of those canisters? I've got pepper ones too. Ich glaube, mit den Senfgas hast du schon ziemlich die Decke erreicht gerade von Effizienz. Pepper? Do you make these things yourself? I've got a few original blends of my own, yes. They were originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though. You think it works? You don't need to find out now. We might get blown back in here. It won't budge. Someone bring an axe. We've got to have to smash it open. That damn bitch. Phew. It looks like we bought ourselves some time. What were you thinking? What kind of insane maniac just used a smoke grenade or mustard gas canister or whatever it was? You shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly? But it helped us get to safety, didn't it? Well, yeah, but still. Ja, und du hast mehrere Leute jetzt einfach mal zu einem absolut unglaublich schmerzhaften Tod verurteilt. Denen sind jetzt so arg die Lungen verätzt, dass sie langsam und kläglich krepieren werden. Where did he even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I learned all kinds of useful things from there. I take it you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read any of these things I have. But there's a famous spy novel I remember reading. It has a scene in it where the protagonist makes their own smoke grenade. She learned it from a book? I take it back. Miss Rich is written all over her face. Look, let me make this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. Don't expect that to happen a second time. Nee, ich auch nicht. Kriegsverbrecherin einer, ne. Erster Weltkrieg einer ist es, ja. Don't go getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have even worked. Sie weiß, wie man Senfgas herstellt. I don't want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Ugh. Being in sewers like these always brings back unpleasant memories. It feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. But be careful and stay close to me. There are bound to be monsters here. Right. Es tut mir leid, ich komme immer noch nicht drüber weg. Senfgas. Wissen die Leute, der Übersetzer oder die Macher des Spiels nicht, was Senfgas ist? Denken die, dass Senfgas einfach nur sowas, was Leute ausnockt ist oder so? Weil ich kann euch ganz deutlich sagen, das ist nicht das. Ich glaube auch, die denken, dass Senfgas... Oh, Sadist Grip. Sadist Grip ist S-Break? Ja, okay. Dass sie wahrscheinlich dachten, Senfgas ist einfach Tränengas. Aber nee, das ist es nicht. Ja, okay, ist ja gut. Alter, es hört ja nicht auf. I'm empty now, but when I was younger, adventurers couldn't keep their hands off me. Gut für dich? Schön für dich? Wie auch immer. So tell me, how effective was that expired medicine? Ich hab's noch nicht benutzt, ich weiß es nicht. Ich nehme einfach die Gegner mal so mit. Es bringt zwar nichts, aber es gibt mir eine kleine Pause von dem ständigen Vorlesen. Weil man merkt immer doch deutlicher hier gerade. Also ich muss zugeben, vor dieser Folge hier, vor diesem Stream hatte ich ein bisschen Bammel gehabt. Weil einfach jetzt wirklich so lange, ewig lange Moondoors vor uns liegen. Wo ich dann denke, okay, das ist jetzt extrem viel Vorlesen. Und... What the fuck? Nee, ich dachte, da wäre ein Monster in der Tür gewesen. Aber nee, das war einfach nur der Schmutz auf meinem Bildschirm. Nee, und dieses lange Vorlesen ist halt anstrengend. Wie ihr euch sicher denken könnt. Und diese ganzen Memory Doors, das ist immer sehr viel Vorlesen. Deswegen bin ich tatsächlich gerade ein bisschen froh, ein bisschen Gameplay doch einfach nur zu haben. Iron Powder, holy shit. Awesome. Let's Chest Bump. Das geht mit Sherazade sogar sehr gut. Alter, dieser Dungeon, der hätte wirklich einfach sehr geholfen, wenn der eine Karte hätte. Do you take joy in yanking our others' insides? Ja. Sehr sogar. Wer hätte das über einer gedacht, dass sie von der nachgesucht? Ja, ne? Also es ist wirklich Wahnsinn. Also ich gehe doch nach wie vor stark davon aus, dass die Macher einfach nicht wussten, was Senfgas ist. I'm guessing we'll need to find out some way through this door to get to the west block. There should be some way to open it nearby. Let's start looking and stay close to me. Oh my, that's kind of romantic, don't you think? In what way is anything in this situation romantic? Ja, wir sind in der Kanalisation. Im Manga Black Clover sind die Inhalte von Mimics auch wirklich Organe. So, wenn du eine öffnest, schaust du direkt in Därme und andere Organe. Ich meine, es macht ja auch irgendwo Sinn. Aber The lever won't move. Is it not budging? Stay quiet for a minute, I'll handle this. Scheherazade removed the rock from the bottom of the device and placed her hand inside. Ihr könntet doch einfach darüber hüpfen. Das ist nicht so weit, der Sprung, den ihr da machen müsst. Wow. You really are amazing. But not for this. This isn't all that different from breaking into a safe, to be honest. Really, though. You shouldn't be impressed by these kinds of things, or getting used to them. Why? There are some things in life you're just better off not knowing. And some things you're better off not being able to do. Haben wir jetzt ein Flashback innerhalb eines Flashbacks? Ich habe tatsächlich das Gefühl, dass es der Fall ist. The entire town smelled like a rotting open drain and was reviled even for a slum. The people who ended up there were largely those who couldn't be accommodated in a prison. Those who had been driven out of the cities. Or children who had been abandoned there like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had to in order to survive and to live to see another day. Picking pockets at every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age. Anything that caught my eye, I took. Even then, I didn't end up with enough to live on. There were always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. The surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the rich and when they were out of their mansions. The residential area full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, I sneaked inside one of the mansions and made use of the skills I felt like I had known since the day I was born. The most important thing to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time. Enough to get by, but not enough for the mansion's owner to notice anything was gone. With a simple piece of wire, I had access to enough mirror to live for a couple more weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day. Building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in the short term. Das klingt gefährlich. And boy, I paid the price for it. I had it all taken from me by the men of the slums and ended up being kicked and stomped on until I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they did, or they said they did as much anyway, so that they could keep living on. Yikes. Always pretending to be desperate as an excuse to live by any means, but always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I lived in was devoid of energy, but full of filthy humans like them, and like me. Again and again, I thought about giving it up. Again and again, I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't do it. I hated myself for what I was doing. I hated the fact that I couldn't stop. It was because I didn't want to return to that life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I would end up right back where I was. The troop had saved me from that place and had made me into a respectable human being. But when I lost them, I was afraid. One thought stood out above all the rest. No matter how much I tried to forget, no matter how used I became to my new life, no matter how much I tried to deny it, I was yesterday's garbage from the slums, and nothing I could do would change that. And that's it, really. One day I'm sure I'll end up returning there. That's why I need to be strong, to stay strong. What job I do doesn't even matter. Anything I can pour my heart into, that'll let me live an honest life is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past. Anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. Kriege langsam das Gefühl, ich weiß jetzt, warum Sherazade Alkoholikerin ist. If it makes me strong without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong. Stronger than anyone. Stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing alright in my new life? Am I really getting stronger? Am I, Lucy? Ach, Luciola, ja. Miss Sherazade? Are you alright? You're looking very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing, I'm fine. As soon as I finish this job, Kurt will give me the last recommendation I need. I can finally become a real bracer. Then no one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I will be strong. Anyway, we're leaving. Wait a second, Miss Sherazade? Das hat einen ziemlich starken Turn genommen. Also mal abgesehen von dem Senfgas. As soon as I finish this job. If you wanted that badly, you could have asked. Was will Shara eigentlich genau mit der Empfehlung? Ja, das war doch die wie im ersten Teil. Die Empfehlungen. Sie ist ja noch ein Junior Bracer und du musst einfach als Junior Bracer durch alle Städte hier in LeBeau und dort in jeder eine Empfehlung bekommen, damit du dann ein Senior Bracer wirst. Und so wie es jetzt gerade hieß, das hier ist die letzte Empfehlung, die sie braucht, um wirklich zu einem... aber sie ist so besessen davon, als ob sie davon mehr erwartet. Sie hat sie doch gerade gesagt eigentlich, ne? Dass sie will stärker werden und damit sie nie wieder in dieses alte Leben zurück muss. Und ich glaube, der Fakt, dass sie dann ein Senior Bracer ist dann einfach ein Beweis dafür, dass sie stark genug ist. Das ist einfach ein Beweis für sich selbst. Für sie, dass sie eben nicht mehr schwach ist. Und nicht mehr in das alte Leben zurück muss. Und das ist, glaube ich, das, was diese Besessenheit gerade so hervorruft bei ihr. Würde ich jetzt mal so denken. Sorry, but the legendary item drop was in another chest. Ach, verdammt. Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up, or you break my concentration. Oh, my bad. Phew, we're finally back on the surface. It's evening too. That took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you alright though? What? You look kind of pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. I'm fine. I've had enough training to handle this level of physical activity. Thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Wait, what the hell? She was never more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How is she still fine? She never seemed out of breath, even when we were being chased by those guys, come to think of it. I feel like there were a few times when she was even ahead of me. Hmm? What's up with this girl? Is this, like, nothing to her? Are you absolutely sure you don't need to rest? I do have a few snacks on me. Would you like me to share some? It's okay, I am definitely fine. Right now, we need to focus on getting to the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. We might have run into a little trouble on the way, but the request Was to show around the town, the capital. I've done that. Ja, du hast ja einiges von der Hauptstadt gezeigt. Now all I need to do is get back to the guild and this request is done. I win. Come on, get a move on. I still feel like it would be a good idea to rest, at least a little though. Are you certain you're alright? How many times do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? Angry voice, to hell with it all. Oh, Niall, hide. I was up all night working on the damn story, all night. Bonk. Who the hell does Notitia think she is? The better the scoop, the harder it needs to be caught. Does she think I don't know that? What do you think he's talking about? I've got no more idea than you do. Maybe he's using some kind of code like those men from earlier? Dude hat sich kaum verändert. Ja, er ist ja auch ein bisschen älter schon. Er ist ja ein absolut schon halber Fuß im Grab 25-Jähriger hier in diesem Fall. Eine uralte Kreatur quasi. He shouldn't be one of them. Could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all! I can't be sure. Just look at his eyes, though. He doesn't look like a man who makes an honest living to me. I see what you mean. We've come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. We need to proceed carefully and deliberately. Let's see if we can find another route. Ah, if I remember correctly, that house over there is empty. This way, follow me. Idiots sake. Ja, ich komme nicht hinterher beim Lesen gerade. Das ist einfach zu schnell. Im Moment. Wait, he works at the villa now, doesn't he? Wer? Just my luck. That's ages away. Und jetzt läuft er auch mit da rein, oder was? Nee. Raymond als Ersatz für seine vorherige Assistentin, ja. Alter, die kommen nicht aus dem Haus. Come on, why are there still so many of them going around? How can we get to the guild like this? I think we're going to have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. It won't need to come to that. I think if I can find a good opening, we can force our way through. It's just a case of finding one. I don't think that's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest while we can. As logical as it sounds, I am not buying it's a real reason. Get a grip, Shara. I can't let my emotions get the better of me. There's no guarantee we're even safe here, you know? I still think the safest option in the long run is to get to the guild, no matter what we have to do to get there. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Where do you think you're going, meine ich? I think the second floor is a better place to rest than the first. We'll find it easier to escape from here than we would from below. This should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. You could stand to listen to me. These men will be patrolling carefully for the rest of the night. They aren't going to give you the opening you want, or at least I don't believe they will. We've made it this far, so I think it would be best for us to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow, don't you? Trying to do what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with the city for someone who claims it's her first time here. You also seem to know a lot about those men and what they will and won't do, too. What exactly are you really after? It's plain as day at this point that you want more than just not to be caught by them. If that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have asked to be shown around the capital. Not that I think that's what you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer? The work we do is based around trust. We can't accept requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to. Or who knows what kind of crimes they could be abetting. Okay. Hab ich noch nie gehört, das Wort. Go on, the whole thing about that inheritance was all a big fat lie, wasn't it? Oh. Something about you'd been setting off alarms since we started running around together. Strike that. Since you first came to the guild. Why did you lie to me? The story about the inheritance is true, I swear it. Okay. I want to go to Gransel Castle. I really am the one to whom my grandfather gave his fortune. But I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Gransel Castle's administrative room, I'm not legally allowed anything. That's why there are so many of those men in black around that area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see? So they're trying to make sure I can't do it. Ah. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, I'll... What a mess. Well, okay, for argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. Why am I really hearing about it now? Only hearing about it now. That is... You thought I'd want in to get that money, didn't you? If I did and I knew everything, I'd have all the opportunities a greedy girl could dream of to take it from when together with you. Lesen. Ugh. That's what you thought I'd do, isn't it? I'd play along and then steal it all for myself, and the second a chance presented itself. Do I look that much of a scumbag to you? Okay, jetzt glaube ich projiziert die gute Shara ein bisschen. Okay. No, you don't. That's not it at all. After I lost grandfather, I lived all on my own. But the second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People who, like you said, were interested only in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in mine and my grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day, someone would push me down the stairs. Another, I'd taste something funny in my food. Yikes! Those kinds of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place and trying not to be discovered. But I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught by that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I'd left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd promptly be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing regardless. Grandfather's will would be declared as invalid in time, and my relatives would blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. I hated the thought of that happening. That is why I decided to return here to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to. Ich kann aber auch irgendwo fast nachvollziehen, warum ihr Großvater ihr alleine das Geld gegeben hat. Wenn die Familie wirklich so kacke drauf ist, würde ich ihnen auch kein Geld geben wollen. That is why I decided to try and get an escort from someone I could trust. So it's not that I don't think I can trust you, not at all. And I will admit that wanting to explore the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. You're a grade A moron. I'm sorry. You could have said all this from the beginning and saved us a lot of headache. If I had known what you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you where you want to go. And the guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out too. We wouldn't have ended up in this dump instead. I suppose you're right. Es erklärt aber auch natürlich, warum sie so fit ist, ne? Wie Sherry ja eben gesagt hat, dass einer eigentlich kein bisschen irgendwie ermüdet ist von dem Ganzen, was sie hier machen, erschöpft ist. Wenn sie schon jetzt, wer weiß wie lange auf der Flucht ist, ist es irgendwie verständlich, warum. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. What I saw in the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear that will read. The horror I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold, murderous light. Ach du... Emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It wasn't visible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight. But it was still there. Because now I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty. Every one of us. And that realization left me terrified of us all. It's not that I don't trust braces. It's just that I've been so scared. I'm so sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time with any of this. I should have never gotten you caught up in all of this when you were busy enough already. Let's just forget that Listen. Huh? It's my policy to give 100% to all work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I've wanted to be strong and to live with my head held high. I still believe I was right to feel that way, and yes, I've lived my hardest until now. But you've made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude. I'm not going about it the right way. It's made me realize in you that I want to be able to keep living with pride in my every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this job through to the very end. So where was it in Grancer Castle that we need to go again? The administrative room. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is noon. Noon? Noon? Today? That barely leaves us any time at all. Why are you only telling me this now? It has to be filed within a month of the deceased passing away. That's the law here in Le Belle, apparently. Oh right, I never was much good at this legal stuff. I bet Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have any time to waste. As long as we do as we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. We're getting inside the castle and they're not going to stop us. Miss Scheherazade? I really am glad that you were the one who undertook my request. The more I spend time with you, the more I realize you're really someone dependable. who relies on their own strength to live. You're blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we stop with the Miss Sherazade now? The way you said it, it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. Ja, das ist. Does it? It does. It feels like our conversations take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist. And now you know all there is to know about what I want to do. So, I would like to formally request again that you escort me to Gransell Castle. You got it. You'll get there, I promise you that. Thank you. Okay. Das war sehr viel Hintergrundinfo. The fuck? Solid Snake? Was machst du hier? I knew you'd come eventually. Today is the last chance, after all. Meow? Oh! Meat. You're kidding me, a cat? No, wait a second. There might be something else inside. Eine Bombe. Noch mehr Senfgas. Aber diesmal richtiges. Don't let your guard down. I know. There they are. Too late. Hau doch nicht andauernd daneben. Genau so. Ui. This isn't good. No such a chance, einer. Alright. There's more of them? No. Alter, Kurt, bitte. Hilfe. Nice of you to finally show yourself. What's the hold up? Why haven't you made an example out of them yet? Our client's waiting. Get a move on. You're really gonna regret messing with us, kids. I hope you don't expect to just be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other young lady can live a while longer. She's still useful. As long as we can get her to write her own will, it'll save us having to forge one later. Und zeig mir Respekt, sie ist eine Kriegsverbrecherin. Ich glaube, Kriegsverbrecher ist jetzt nicht unbedingt Respekt gezollt. Naja. You really think this will be that simple? If you think saying that is going to unnerve us, you've got another thing coming. Anna? You could still run, right? Yes. I'll take on all these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can take this many opponents on yourself? And have any chance of winning? You'll... Not going to beg for mercy, I take it. You've got something you need to do, and so do I. So, let's just do them! Don't worry about me, as if I have any intention of dying here. What are you even talking about? Ah! God. Damn you! Go, einer! But, I said go! You seem to be having a little trouble over there, Sherazade. Kurt! What? Who the hell are you? Kurt? What are you doing here? Have you forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Gransell branch of the guild? I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but I am happy that you seem to have realized exactly what it is you must do. But I can't say I'm pleased about how willing you appear to be to throw away your life without first exploring other options. I'm sorry. I can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. I am well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others, but take a good look at the situation you're currently in and tell me exactly what it is that you should really be doing. Kurt, can you take care of things here for me? Certainly. Oh, Kurt. Die haben keine, ja, ich wollte gerade sagen, die haben keine Chance, die Jungs. Jupp. Now I know. Right. They're getting away. However, should be enough to take care of this guy. Everyone else. Hast du gerade gesehen, was er gemacht hat? Arg. What? Sorry for the delay, Kurt. Man's voice? Whoa. Hello. Not at all. I've largely taken care of them as is. Gundolf. Kennen wir Gundolf? Ich glaube nicht, wir kennen keinen Gundolf. Das ist Gandalf von Wish.com. Yeah, you sure do work fast. Well, I'm more surprised to see that obstinate young lady finally came to her senses. When she was with the Zei's branch, she was more like a wild boar, always charging forward without stopping to take a look around her. I've always known she has what it takes to be an excellent bracer. She'd merely lost sight of something important and needed to be put back on track. 0815 Gandalf beim Bracer kommt niemals zu spät, ja. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'll be able to get much stronger than she is now, and now that she's righted herself. I'm sure of that. To be young again. Quit acting like we're not even here. Kill them both. They're sure taking their time. The hell are they even doing? Ist das der Onkel, von dem sie geredet hat? No, there's no need to be so hasty. Capturing her isn't even necessary to the plan as far as I'm concerned. As soon as the noon bell chimes, true as that may be, sure that would invalidate the will and ensure she doesn't get all the money, but it'd also mean you'd have to share it with everyone else. Which means our share will end up going down. I'd kinda like to avoid that if we can. Don't you worry, we've got plenty of options. Remember, we're only dealing with a single young girl. What? Uncle? Why? Oh dear, what are you doing here, Aina? I keep telling you how dangerous it is to go venturing outside. And alone at that. You blind, old man? She isn't here alone. I can see you getting in my way. It looks like they don't even care if they kill Aina in the process. That wasn't a very good shot. I take it marksmanship isn't exactly your forte? Sorry, sir. Sherazad? What is it? Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. It's time to come along home, Aina. Everyone's waiting for you, you know? Oh, kann ich ihn töten? Ich kann ihn töten. Yay. Help me! Ganze 50 HP geheilt. Wow. Auch schöner Name, Gentleman. So gentle ist der Man nicht. My money!
Seems you came up short.
Und noch ein Level Up. Und 2 Tierbombs. Boy, did he rub me the wrong way. Can I give him another crack with my whip? Just leave him. I can't even bring myself to feel anything towards him anymore. I still don't think he was originally a bad person, though. He'll come around when the whole inheritance matter is settled. You really think so? I think you're being naive, to be honest. He was trying to kill you, you know. If he does anything to cause trouble again, I'll hit him myself. With this bag. That sounds painful. What are you doing? What in Adios' name happened out here? Direkt vorm Palast vor allem. Das ist sehr geil. You there, throw down your weapons at once. Wenn das ganze Erbe geregelt wird, sollte er besser niemals wieder unter Einers Augen kommen, allerdings, ja. I'm from the Bracer Guild. What, the guild? Unit badge. So you are... Still, what's a Bracer doing here? Her Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't make it alright for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle. I had reason to believe that these people were responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. I knocked them out for the sake of peace and order in Grancel and the safety of its people. So could you do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Well, very well. Ordinarily, we'd be taking you away with us as well, but I'll let you off this time. You know what to do. Right. So, while you may have gotten away without punishment this time, don't expect to be so lucky next time to try and overreach your authority. Protecting the capital is our job, and we'll show no mercy to anyone who causes trouble, Bracer or otherwise. Oh, is it? Cool. Can I ask another favor then? There's a bunch of their friends still in the city. You couldn't take care of those, could you? Of course, last I saw, God was with them, so you probably won't have to lift a finger there either. You two, follow me. So. I'll never get used to dealing with the army. What? Oh, I was just impressed by how much authority the Bracer badge wields. You were kind of cool. That was the first time I've tried using my badge like that, I'll have you know. But never mind the badge now, we're running out of time, we need to hurry. Right. Phew, we're finally here. I can't believe a girl like you could actually keep up with me running full throttle. Anyway, get that paperwork done, quickly. I'll be watching from here. Okay. I'll be as quick as I can then. Aina put her signature on the necessary paperwork. I'm really happy for you, Aina. Congratulations. Sherazade? It looks like I need a witness to sign this. A witness? You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure. If you're okay with me doing it? Of course I am, silly. In fact, I wanted to be you. Then I'd be happy to. Mensch, besties. I never thought the day would come when I would be called as a witness for something like this. Or that the day would come when I'd be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer. Or that I would be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. Die undersigned Aina Holden. Das ist das erste Mal, dass wir, glaube ich, ihren Nachnamen erfahren. Shall hereby inherit the property of Saul John Holden as outlined in this last will and testament. Witness Sherazade Harvey. Thank you, Sherazade. It's finally over. That's this request wrapped up, right? Actually, no. There's one more thing I need to do. We're still not done? Could you possibly bring me an application form? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. Sie spendet jetzt das gesamte Geld, oder was? Cheers. Okay, ich glaube, Sie sind doch volljährig. Gulp, gulp. Gulp, gulp. Ah. I still can't believe you gave all of that money away. Okay, maybe you don't need it, all of it, but you'll still need some to live, right? I suppose you're right. What I did was a little strange. But I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. When I said I didn't do any of this for the money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. I'm not sure what the difference between a senior and junior bracer is, but it's clear this is something you really work for. It means I have a lot more authority, but I've got a lot more responsibility to go with it. It also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't even interested in that personally. Oh, really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. I see you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset to be a bracer, Sherazade. Crap. It's good. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water. Okay, sie sind doch nicht volljährig. As today is admittedly a cause for celebration, I will turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Just don't go drinking so much that it interferes with your ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Sherazade, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. Zeit für Traubensaft, genau. That means I expect to see an end to you drinking in every free moment between jobs, day or night. And sneaking out at night for it too. Okay, vielleicht sind sie doch volljährig. Ich meine, sonst wäre es ja wirklich sehr illegal. I also expect no longer discover that you've been taking advantage of the busiest times in my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Sherazade? You sound like a tried and true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Aha. There's no need for the sir, of course. We're both senior bracers now, which means we're both on equal standing. While I'm hardly even a veteran, I am still very much a rookie. Are you now? Regardless, this isn't what I am here to discuss. The matter I came for concerns your uncle, Aina. I came to make you aware of the fact that the Bracer Guild is capable of asking for leniency in its punishment. Hiring a Jägerkorps for personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see. A Jägerkorps? Oh, ach du meine Güte. Are you referring to those men dressed in black? Yes, they are one of the many corps that are known to be active here in Lebel. Recently, there have been many such corps making their way into the country, and they've been successful in finding work too. Hiring them is, of course, very illegal, but with the army as slow to act as they currently are, I've taken this chance to take care of them, though, so we shouldn't see any sign of any in the future. Take care of them? All of them? Now it makes sense. So it wasn't a coincidence that he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all of the Jaeger Corps in Lebeau so that he could start an operation to wipe them all out? No wonder he seemed so swamped. The Jaegers in the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them to sign contracts. There have been countless cases like this all around the country of late, with civilians getting caught up in it at a worrying frequency. Goodness. I believe the case we're dealing with here was no exception, in that it was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. It's hard to feel too much sympathy under these circumstances, but in a sense, your uncle was a victim in all of this as well. What? What are you trying to pull? Just because the Jaegers approached him and not the other way around, he's a victim? That he deserves to get off with a slap on the wrist? And I'm not supposed to be okay with that? He tried to kill her! Shara, please calm down. There's no need to shout. I'm sorry, but still. No one is saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is that if, and only if Aina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That is all. Oh. You scared me for a minute. You need make your decision immediately. Questioning him will take roughly a week as is, based on what I've heard. You bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all, so please don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just please be aware that the possibility to forgive him exists, that is all. Alright. Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Thank you. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start, too. Please don't be. With the situation you were in, your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, one who is worthy of being a full-fledged bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at them. They should also not, under any circumstances, try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. Das habe ich mir auch gedacht. Ich hätte es eigentlich erwähnen sollen, ne? So wie Shara mit ihr umgegangen ist am Anfang, war eigentlich nicht so, wie ein Bracer sich eigentlich verhalten sollte. Ouch. I still got a long way to go then, huh? Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, I've said what I came to say, so I'll be excusing myself now. Oh, really? You could stand to join us for one drink. I'm afraid not. I still have my duties as guild receptionist remaining, after all. As for you, Shara, be careful you don't have too much water. Crud. Why has he always got to be so serious? Oh, actually, how about you, Aina? Can you handle your liquor? Oh, und wie sie das kann. If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. Are you sure? Really sure? Of course. You've done so much for me, so how could I refuse? Joining you for a few drinks is the least I can do. Hehe. Then let's get to boozing. Tonight's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what a prim and proper girl like her looks like when she's drunk out of her mind. This is going to be awesome. Ja, das Problem ist, sie wird nicht betrunken. Well, cheers! I had seen girls just like her on the other side of that river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. The blessed, blissful children on the other side dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I asked myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them. I hated them. I both longed to be on one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired in myself. I always tried to avoid others getting too close, believing that to be what I needed to do in order to live. But I could never completely get rid of the tiny, lingering hope deep within my heart. That eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from the heart. That the day would come when I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Aina visited the Bracer Guild and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her the night before. Ja, wir wissen's. Side Story Client finished. Das war eine Side Story, Heaven's Eye. Yay. Einmal durchatmen. Das war lang. Das war sehr, sehr lang. Was macht das Heaven's Eye? Combines the effects of Eagle Eye and Information. Das klingt an sich gar nicht mal so schlecht. Das Septim Vein kann man aber raus, ne? Ja, braucht man nicht mehr. Hopp. In Ace Attorney, wo Morde vorkommen, wird Wein weiterhin einfach als Traubensaft bezeichnet. Was mich so verwirrt und amüsiert. Ja, es ist komisch, ne? Das ist dann so die Zensur dann bei manchen Sachen. Alkohol ist nicht erlaubt, aber Mord und Totschlag ist erlaubt. Es ist ganz, ganz komisch manchmal. Okay, nächstes. Es geht um Chloe. Und ich glaube, diese Mundo ist sogar noch länger. Als die wir gerade hatten. Gebt mir da mal einen Moment. Eieieiei. Dann hinein in die gute Stube mit Chloe. Und das ist meine Vermutung jetzt, dass hier es darum geht, wie sie Lecter kennengelernt hat. Die Längen lassen mich wundern, ob der Schreiber dahinter vielleicht lieber Visual Novels machen wollte. Aber sein Jobfirma war mehr für JRPGs statt Visual Novels, weswegen er das Writing in einem RPG dann einbaute. Vielleicht hätte er lieber sein eigenes Fate-Franchise gewünscht. Nee, so ist es tatsächlich nicht. Das ist wirklich nicht der Fall. Der Macher des Spiels, Toshihiro Kondo, glaube ich, heißt er. Oder lass es mich mal nachschauen, wie sein Name wirklich ist. Also Kondo ist auf jeden Fall sein Nachname, aber wie nochmal sein Vorname war, weiß ich jetzt gar nicht mehr. War es Toshihiro oder war das... Ja, Toshihiro Kondo, genau. Lag schon richtig. Der ist doch tatsächlich hier in das Unternehmen vollkommen gekommen, weil er ein Fan der Legend of Heroes Reihe ist. Er war so ein großer Fan, dass er da anfangen wollte zu arbeiten und selber RPGs machen. Also er macht wirklich auch eigentlich genau das, was er machen will. Nicht Visual Novels oder sowas, sondern wirklich RPGs. Das Ding ist in diesem Fall hier, glaube ich, wie sich das verhält. Also es ist eine Vermutung von meiner Seite aus, ich weiß es tatsächlich nicht. Aber meine Vermutung ist, dass viele der Sachen, die wir jetzt hier in diesen Memory Doors sehen, einfach Sachen sind, die eben zeitmäßig einfach in die ersten Teile nicht reingepasst haben und deswegen einfach rausgeschnitten wurden. Und jetzt hier in diesem Spiel nutzen die einfach die Möglichkeit, dieses ganze rausgeschnittene Zeug einfach hier irgendwie einzubauen. Wo sich dann aber zeigt, genau warum sie rausgeschnitten wurden. Weil einfach viele Sachen einfach so viel Zeit in Anspruch nehmen, dass einfach die Spiele einfach dann doch viel zu lang wurden. Und deswegen haben sie sich gedacht, ja, dann machen wir noch mal ein Spiel dann dazu, da wo wir dann alles mal reinpacken können, was wir nicht reinpacken konnten, und dann kriegen wir auch mal irgendwie ein Spiel bei raus. Und das ist wahrscheinlich der Grund, warum manche Sachen einfach zu lange hier bisweilen gehen. Einfach weil es eben so geplant war, aber da haben sie schon gemerkt, das ist zu lang. Aber jetzt hier können sie sich ein bisschen austoben. Spring came. But it took far more time doing so than the average year. One by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world, as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And with that changing of the seasons, a brand new students of the infamous Janus Royal Academy set foot into its grounds, slightly later than her peers. Well, here I am. Okay, I can do this. Oh, so that's our famous transfer student, huh? A hawk? Nah, it seems more like a falcon. I had sworn to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I have had enough of being restricted in how to live. I had had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life by myself. That was my resolve, and I intended to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart I had already realized that resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Social Studies classroom, first year joint class. Settle down, I've got someone to introduce to you all. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Rins. She's going to be studying, social studies apparently. You'll be with me then. Well, why didn't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Chloe Rins, and starting today I will be a first-year student at this academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm still an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble in the coming days and weeks. But I intend to work... Die macht ja hier eine richtige, einfach eine royale Ansprache. But I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school, so I do hope we can all get along. I sure wasn't expecting a transfer student at this time of year. Oh yeah, Jill ist ja auch noch da, stimmt ja. I wonder if she's from a rich family or something. She sure sounds stuffy, so it would fit. She's obviously got some kind of special circumstances to be enrolling in May. Excuse me, but could I ask a question? Where do you live? You're from LeBeau, right? Yes, I'm from Grancel. Do you have any hobbies? Not especially. What, for reals? That's kind of boring. Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. I suppose I could say making sweets, but I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby. Isn't the entrance exam for transfer students supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took? No way. That was nuts as it was. You must be quite smart. Okay, class, that's enough. I'm sure you must all have things you want to ask our new students, but they can wait until after class. Go and take a seat, Chloe. Oh, yes, ma'am. Ja, lauf ein bisschen schneller. Alright then, time to get started with our lesson. If you would, open your textbooks to page 23. The mysterious transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. Oh je, das ist gefährlich. Das Mädel ist gefährlich. Chloe, halt dich ganz weit von ihr fern. 2 weeks passed at the academy. Despite the passing of time, the students' interest in the transfer student showed no signs of letting up, and she was soon the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her, how smart she was, how unusually polite she was, among other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to the nerves and that she would naturally ease up over time, but the reality was somewhat different. Da machen wir ein bisschen schneller. Phew, I'm glad that's over. Phew, glad I attended class today. We ended up covering so much. Come on, Monica, it's time for practice. Coming. Wer kommt denn da gerade reingestürmt? Oh dear, did everyone go home already? I haven't handed out all the printouts yet. Ah, da wissen wir ja, was wir machen müssen. Oh, it's Miss Viola. She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I could volunteer. No time like the present. Miss Viola, are you trying? Is there anything I can help you with? You seem rather troubled about something. Well, there is, but I feel a little bad asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course. Miss Viola handed a pile of printouts to Chloe. Could you go and hand these out to all of the social studies students then? One each? They're rather important too, so try and see that everyone gets one. I'll get to work right away. Thank you so much. Okay, gotta run. There's a staff meeting starting soon. Let's see. Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. No wonder she wanted to hand these out right away. I might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go and speak with the ones who have gone to their respective clubs, as well as blah 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 blah. Okay, to work I go. Okay, hey. Really? I had no idea. Well, the Republic is pretty huge in terms of landmass and all. Just traveling on foot isn't going to cut it. You need more effective means of transportation. Excuse me? Oh, Chloe, hello. Can we help you with something? Well, you see, Miss Viola has entrusted me with this task of giving printouts to all of the social studies students. Hey, it's a list of all our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. Not at all. I apologize for intruding on your conversation too. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day. Oh, right. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite though, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. Ja. Kurz, ich muss mal kurz wohin. Ich bin gleich wieder da. So, da bin ich wieder. Nur mal kurz lullern gewesen. Excuse me. You aren't a social studies student, are you? Sorry, but no, I'm a natural science student. Okay. Oops. Quiet in the hall, student council. Ja, also an alle Leute. Oh, Chloe, how are you doing? You settled in here? Bla 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 bla. Ich weiß, eigentlich müsste ich das lesen, aber ich habe jetzt wirklich nicht die Energie dafür. Es ist schon so genug zu lesen. Oh, hi. Idiots help us. Where is that loser? I would have thought we'd have found him by now. Lucy, I'm not sure I can stand much more of this. Alles okay bei dir, Hans? Stop your whining, you. I bet you've secretly been slacking off with your search the whole time, haven't you? I have not. I just don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitness reports of him, but us running into him? It's not happening. Why? Hi, Lucy. I don't think our odds of capturing him today are especially high, Leo. What should we do? Can we, Lucy? I suppose we'll just have to do what we can without him for now. The two of us can handle the majority of the student council work. But we are going to need this approval in the end, so... Ist mir neu, nehmen wir auch gerade. But we are going to need his approval in the end, so you two need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right. I'll see you two later. Righto, ich glaube, der Hans hat... Der will was von der Lucy, hä? Well, I guess we'd better get back to work. If we must. Huh, Chloe? What brings you here with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh, well... I'm just helping Miss Viola with some of her work, you see? By going around after class giving out printouts? You're one model student. I would have turned her down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? The two of us are gonna be walking around the school for a while because of some other work anyway, so it'd be no skin off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted this task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. Well, if you'll excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work. So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me. Huh, really? She's supposed to be a real genius from all I've heard about her. Sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever find yourself stuck on homework. Well, I guess you could see it that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite and all, but it's sorta... It's like she doesn't want to be super close to anybody. Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi and good night is about the most we do, to be honest. I wish I could talk to her normally. Okay, ich verstehe, was das hier wird. Chloe ist noch nicht so wirklich gewohnt, unter normalen Menschen zu leben. Und sie braucht ein bisschen jetzt, um wirklich aus dem... Wie sagt man? Im Englischen sagt man coming out of your shell. Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, wie man das im Deutschen nochmal sagt. Aber ihr wisst, was ich meine. Dass sie halt sich ein bisschen mehr öffnet anderen Leuten gegenüber und ein bisschen einfach nicht so ganz zurückhaltend ist. If you happen to encounter the student council president, inform us at once, okay? Oh, are you the new transfer student? Yes, that's right. I take it this is your first time coming to this room? Yes, no need to be so nervous. I'm the student council's vice president, Lucy Sayland. Okay. Here's our secretary and accountant, Leo. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're very welcome to come here whenever you like. She's so pretty. Warum wurde sie dann so rot? Meine Güte. My name is Chloe Rins. It's nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine. Your academic life here probably isn't going to be all smooth sailing, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Aus dem Schneckenhaus kommen, wird wohl im Deutschen gesagt. Ja, vielleicht. Just try and enjoy yourself. I believe in you. Thank you. Okay, hier ist niemand. Hast du was zu sagen? Sie ist 2 Wochen hier und der Koch hat sie noch kein einziges Mal hier in der Cafeteria gesehen? Meine Güte. Obwohl, kann ich nachvollziehen. Man will manchmal einfach Cafeterie essen, einfach so weit es geht, vermeiden. Ne, hier waren wir eben. Ich muss mich erstmal wieder zurechtfinden, wo eigentlich hier nochmal... Geh... Bitte. Warum dreht sich eigentlich die Karte nicht oben? Wartet mal. Ist das nicht hier irgendwas? Minimap Fixed North? Rotate. Ja, bitte rotate. Ah, besser. Oh, viel besser. Meine Güte. Hallo. Oh, it's you, Chloe. Ja, okay. You haven't seen a really slovenly looking guy around here, have you? A slovenly looking guy? That's a no then. Trust me, if you'd seen the guy I'm looking for, you wouldn't need to ask for clarification. Where could he be? It's not even around here then. Ja, und Chloe ist verwirrt. Der liegt, glaube ich, hier irgendwo auf dem Dach noch rum, oder? Vielleicht kann man ihn ja nochmal sehen. Jill? Okay. Wo geht's nochmal rein? Hier waren wir noch nicht. Boys Dormitory. I know you. Logic. Ach ja, der Typ heißt Logic, stimmt. Chloe Rins, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Well, not personally, no. I've been entrusted with the task of giving a printout to you by Miss Viola. Oh, this is a list of this year's credits. What? Joint classes seem to be worth an awful lot while we're first years. Wait, physical education is worth 5 whole credits? Adios, help me. I suppose I should probably leave him be for a while. Well, if you excuse me. Wait a moment. Yes? Oh, no. It's just according to this printout, our examinations will be taking place in 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top. Absolutely. I devote myself fully to my studies. Der wollte eigentlich nur mit ihr reden. Der wollte einfach nur irgendwie eine Ausrede haben, um mit ihr zu reden. Logic asked if he could borrow me some reference books. Blablabla. Okay, Lucy sure is gorgeous, isn't she? She is here as an exchange student from the Principality of Remiferia to the north. Oh, interessant. I wonder if all the girls there are as pretty. I sure wish I was. Oh je. Ich glaube sogar, dass wir die Lucy sogar nochmal später sehen werden, in irgendeinem späteren Teil. Wird sie auch nochmal irgendwo vorkommen. Okay, wir haben eigentlich fast alles jetzt schon abgehakt hier, ne? Halt. Du vielleicht? Nee. Oh, I recognize you. Yeah, first year student. Yes. Fencing club. We're all... If you're at all interested in what we do, you'd be welcome to stay and watch us practice. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for your offer, though. Yeah, just the thought of joining reminds me of my training sessions with Julia. Ach, du meine Güte. Sie geht dann auch wirklich in den Fencing Club, glaube ich. Is it you, Monica? Finally, we've been waiting for you, you know? Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made a mistake. Ah, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was the one who made a mistake. Okay, stop right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She is kind of slow on the uptake at times like these. Did you need something from us, though? We're gonna start practicing soon. So we can't hang around to talk long. Oh, I see. Still, I'm relatively sure that Clara is a social studies student. This really doesn't seem like the best time to be intruding on them. Maybe it would be best for me to excuse myself now and come back later? Oh, I know. You came to watch us practice because you're thinking of joining the club, right? Awesome. We'd be stoked to have you as a member. You might want to let her speak before busting out the confetti and streamers? The streamer is here. Seriously, just ignore her, Chloe. If you don't, we'll be here all day. We really do need to start soon, though, so can you make whatever you need quick? Oh, sure, sorry. Well, I just came to deliver this, that's all. Oh, this is all you were here for? The credits list? I got my hopes up for nothing. Boo. I'm sorry about that. But yes, that was all I wanted, so I'll let you go ahead and start practice. Oh, thanks. She's kind of weird, right? She's the mysterious transfer student everyone is talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal. Oh, that's her, huh? I wish she stayed and joined the club. Ich glaube tatsächlich, dass sie dann auch noch diesem Club dann irgendwie, dem Club dann auch beitritt, ne? War das nicht so? Okay. Jetzt ist die Frage, wo geht's noch hin? Das Schulhaus hatten wir schon. Die hatten wir einfach nur mal, um sicher zu gehen. Jo. Könnte ich eigentlich mit ihm reden? Oh, hello there, Chloe. Are you finally starting to get used to life here? Sir, I want to thank you again for permitting me to transfer here on such short notice. Hab ehrlich gesagt nicht viel von dem Schularg im Kopf behalten. Außer Crossdressing Joshua und das Theaterstück mit den Rittern. Ja, möglich, aber ich glaube mich zu erinnern, dass Chloe doch auch wirklich in dem Fencing Club ist. Aber ich weiß es auch nicht mehr so genau. Hey, really? Chloe? You undertook our official transfer student exam and you passed it. You needn't feel at all indebted to me or feel as though you're the one you're being granted special treatment. If you say so, sir, thank you. Hier oben waren wir auch schon. Hier in der Mitte irgendwo noch wer? Gaden. Vielleicht zum alten Schulhaus nochmal irgendwie gucken? Dass wir einfach hier reingehen können? Ihr hängt hier wirklich rum. Bei ihr beiden. Hey, Ricky. Why are we here? Spring has come and yet in my heart it's still the middle of winter. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Excuse me? Oh, I know you. You're the transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you. Miss Viola told me to deliver this to you. And it and on the printout. Oh, I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated, but here I am redoing the year again. Ah, okay. Natürlich, wir waren in Grancer mit Shara eben noch gewesen, von vor 5 Jahren. Und da waren Anton und Ricky gerade frisch an der Schule. Und jetzt, das ist hier vor 2 Jahren, also 3 Jahre. Und er und Ricky müssen das Jahr wiederholen. Alles klar, okay. Krass, wie sich das überschneidet. What? I can't believe I have to do my 3rd year all over again. This is the worst. I was so full of hope when I first enrolled here. And look at me now. I'm not sure what to say in this situation. Ricky? Hey there, you look like you're in a hurry. Oh, you're looking for social studies students? There's one standing right there, Anton. Personally, I think he made a major mistake picking that course in the first place, though. He's not built for all that work. Hier geht's nicht rein. Alles klar. Einfach nur mal um zu schauen, dass hier nicht noch irgendjemand sich versteckt hält. Niemand da. Und jetzt? Oh. Janitor Parks. Actually, there was a girl who came to talk to me not long ago because she'd lost something. You're not looking for her, are you? She went up the stairs, if you are. Okay. Hier ist noch jemand? Hallo? Monica. Where could it have gone? Over there it is. Phew. Excuse me? Oh, you're the transfer student, right, Chloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. Yeah. Oh, it's a credit list. There's so many classes here. Being a second year seems like it's going to be rough. I'm surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush. You really think so? Yeah, she forgot to hand them out last year too. We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? Like, you're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that. There you are, Monica. You do realize we can't start without you, right? Oops, sorry, I'm coming now. Well, see you later, Chloe. Thanks for delivering that printout to me. Oh, not at all. But I need to keep doing what I can. Maybe I was desperate to cling on to something to keep from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others. But there I was, stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. Hey, ich sag das doch. Or was it really stubbornness? In some weird way I can't explain, it was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. As long as I tried hard enough, maybe I'd one day stop feeling like I was always running in place. Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. I wonder if she left mine in the classroom? I must have. I'd better go back and get it. Can I really keep going on like this? So yeah, that transfer student came by earlier. Oh, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. I need to go over our credits list again too. I'm feeling kind of tired. Hey there, pretty lady. You're the student council president, right? Bingo. Name's Lecter. Sure is a gorgeous sunset today, huh? Oh, yes it is. So, what are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities for one thing. It has everything needed to really cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. Ha 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 ha. My hunch was right on the money. I knew you'd take it that way. As opposed to... I'm sorry, did I misunderstand you? Well, I was more asking about your life at the academy outside of all the book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. Well, I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot that I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing so, I promise. Was that really what you came here to do, though? Pardon me? Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky? Like, ever? At least once? I might not look the part, but I am the student council president, you know? All works pretty damn easy, too. What do you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super duper enthralling schedules. Monotone. Oh, I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's the president, there must be something respectable about him, but I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I couldn't trust him with so much as a 10 mirror coin. Oh, whoops. After Milia was bugging me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuse to ditch. I mean, I could go, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over, though. So whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. Yep, I think my instincts were dead on. I should really be heading back to the dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view is awesome, if you catch my drift. Oh yeah. Excuse me? That way's the boys' dorm. Oh boy. This one's gonna be like pulling teeth. Several days later after classes. Was für ein sympathisches Kerlchen er doch ist. The Student Council, an autonomous body run by students for students, responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. And their most important duty of all is searching for their president. He's not here either. Where is that ruffian? I was sure he'd think he got us and come back to the council room. This time, sure of it. I swear, every time we do manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We've searched the school buildings, we've searched the dorms. Where's left? The shrubs on the ground? He's just taunting us now. The student council, the most powerful entity in the world after the queen. Get it together, Hans. We are going to find him, and we are going to force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Huh? Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. I just had a little free time, so I thought I would try and use it productively. Is that lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I think I can see how you were able to pass the legendary transfer student entrance exam. It's really just something to pass the time. It's not really I'm working every waking hour of the day. But yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen Lecter around, have you? Lecter? I'm almost scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No, sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nudge up on a leash. I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever he did, we'll be absolutely sure it never happens again. Or anything else for that matter, so please forgive us. We're begging you. It's okay, honestly. He really didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yes, he just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. You nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. I thought I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's going to the point where I feel like I need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thanks, Adios. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker? That's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's a walking nightmare straight from Gehenna. Yikes. We've lost count of how many times he's run away from doing his council work in the past couple of weeks alone. Warum ist dann überhaupt der Präsident vom Student Council? Hättet ihr nicht einfach feuern können? Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's usually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our own work, we're either out searching for him or apologizing for things he's done. That's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not in your sight, the sooner you find him, the better. If you're thinking we can't be a very effective student council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? Oh, no, nothing really. But speaking of Lecter, he was sleeping on top of the schoolhouse roof not long ago. He was? Well, that explains why we couldn't find him. We didn't check there. Die Frage, die jetzt eigentlich aufkommen sollte, ist, woher weißt du das? You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Not at all. It was actually Zeke who noticed him there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell them that. Come on, Hans. We've got some trash to bring in. Damn straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time. See you later. Sure. So that's what he's usually like. My instincts about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, that question he asked me. Was that really what you came here to do, though? Wie kommt man denn hier überhaupt aufs Dach hoch? Ach, mit dem Seil. There he is. What? Where is he? He was there a second ago. I saw him. Then why isn't he here now? Crap, where'd he go? Oh. It looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe you should ask her again if she saw anything? Oh sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one who led us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general if we could convince her to help. Ja, let's go down and talk to her. Warum gibt es überhaupt ein Seil an dem Haus, wo man hochgehen kann? Chloe, our favorite person. Hello again? Was he not on the roof? No, he was. He just managed to disappear before we could wring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe he managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide there. And he was way too far up to be able to just jump down. That does seem strange. So, you know, we were wondering if you might have some idea where he might have gone next. It doesn't even need to be a specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have on him to share away. Please, anything will do. Well, they really do seem to need some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? I don't, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. Zeke! Whoa! You have a falcon? Is he your pet or something? Oh no, he is more like a friend. Scree. Aha, gotcha. Zeke, have you seen Lecter? You haven't seen Lecter, have you? He was that slovenly boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scree? Scree. So you lost sight of him? Scree. No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Scree. Wow. He really must be fast if Z can keep up with him. I think we're a bit too busy having our minds blown by you talking to a falcon to feel impressed by Lecter right now. You're telling me? You're a true enigma. Did it do something strange? Bisschen, ja. Oh, don't get me wrong, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame that superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding Lecter. Indeed. Still, if Zeke couldn't find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably in one of the relatively quiet... probably in one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. It just leaves empty classrooms, the dorms, the auditorium, the old schoolhouse. That still leaves plenty of places, if you ask me. Would you like me to help you? Really? You sure you wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. I was just going to go and have a look around some of the clubs, but I can do that anytime. Well, I do feel kind of bad about asking you to put yourself out for us. But you really would be serious help. I don't think we could wish for better, even. You're totally sure, though? We wouldn't want to force you. Of course. Great, let's get to work then. He's not gonna know what hit him. What? Oh, give me something for my broccoli, too. I think that... What? Wovon immer die Rede übers Essen. Immer diese Stühle, die mir im Weg stehen. Excuse me, you wouldn't have happened to see Lecter around here, would you? Hm, Lecter? I don't think I have, no. Ich gehe mal davon aus, dass es eine Cutscene geben wird, wenn wir ihn jetzt treffen. Aber die Frage ist, wo ist er? Meine Vermutung ist tatsächlich eigentlich eher... Verzeihung. Eher so... im alten Schulhaus oder sowas. Vielleicht sollte man da direkt als erstes nachschauen, tatsächlich. Wenn ich so drüber nachdenke. Ihr beiden hängt immer noch hier rum. Why won't you say anything, Ricky? Are you okay with the two of us staying like this forever? Well, give it a rest, Anton. Wo er die alte Macht herausfordert, bitte nicht. Nothing you're saying makes any sense. That's what you always say, Ricky. You're always trying to avoid answering my questions. Refusing to face up to things isn't going to get you anywhere in life, you know? You'll just end up a loser. Ich glaube, das bist du dann eher. Anton started whining again. He doesn't seem to realize that won't help his situation any, and he probably never will. Okay, hier ist aber doch niemand. Ich hätte echt gedacht, dass er jetzt hier wäre. Hm. Die Dormitories. Ist er vielleicht hier? Nee. Hm. Auditorium. Guck mal, wer da ist. We found you. You're not getting away this time. It's time to come quietly. What exactly is that you're reading? It's Kitty Talk for Dummies. Nyago. Nyang. Nyan. Have you been sitting here reading that all this time? Gewalt! Anwendung in der Schule. I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't that I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Lecter was right. Just what had I come here to do? After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club so that the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time at the academy. Hey, ich hätte doch recht gehabt irgendwo. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search for the nefarious Lecter quite often too. Jetzt erinnere ich mich natürlich, ja. Es war doch auch das im zweiten Teil, als Gilbert die Schule übernommen hat und alle irgendwie als Geisel genommen hat, dass er doch ja eben nach Chloe gesucht hat. Und die einzige Information, die er hatte, war eine Schülerin, die im Fencing Club war. Das war das, deswegen habe ich mich daran erinnert. Ich wusste nicht mehr nur, was das war. Then, roughly a month after all this began, Everyone's favorite time of the academy year finally arrived. Prüfungszeit? Oder Festivalzeit. Right, so here I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right. What am I doing wrong? Exam season, huh? Okay, ja, doch, wirklich. Students sure have it rough. You're technically one too, you know. Technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well... I'll take that as a no. Oh, here you are. An angel shines her majesty upon us. Ach du meine Güte, thirsty Hans. Come on, Lecter, it's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think... No, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Wait, no, this is not the time for fantasizing. I need to study. Der erinnert mich ein bisschen an Crow. Ah, we're finally free. I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. Those were really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe. How'd the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. No, there's no need to be so modest. We know you probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right to boot. The smile says it all. I wish I had your brain. Sure we can swap? This isn't the place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs. Oops. We're sorry. Oh, and one more thing. The student council's work resumes today. Meine Güte, das ist ja wirklich so Stock am Arsch-Typ, hey. I will be expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Chloe, you may do as you see fit. Alter, Powertrip der Junge. I'm guessing that's his way of saying he'd like you to come along too. You might not technically be a member, but you're an honorary lector catcher. We kind of need you at this point. Jetzt, Chloe macht einen auf Reen. Anscheinend hier. I'll bet he's acknowledged you because of that. Because believe me, that's a real special talent you've got there. I'm not sure I have done enough to warrant that, personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will, though. It sounds like fun. You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'd be happy to have you, though. Fun or no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice, let's go get ourselves some lunch. Then we can head over there. Alright. Yo guys. Whoa, Lecter's here? What's the occasion? Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. Bist du ja anscheinend auch nicht. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again. Alter, dieser Junge, der Bitte, 5 Meter Entfernung von Lucy. Irgendwie, ich krieg Angst. Ich hab Angst vor ihm. You're looking well, Hans. How'd your exams go? Well... I'd appreciate it if we avoided that fine subject. Much like how you avoided all the subjects you were supposed to study then. Jemand verpasst dem Hans mal eine kalte Dusche. Ja, ich glaube, der braucht das mal. Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do. Sorry. Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams for the future. You three can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations so that we all might hear. Bonk. Please continue, Leo. First, I will go over the Student Council's main order of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start to work on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burn within that pure sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your presidency. Dramatic gasp. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all to the proceedings. Except a diddly squat from him. Oh, Lecter. When he's not here, he causes trouble. And when he's here, he causes trouble. So, moving along, if we go by our usual patterns of the year, next month will be... I'm exhausted. Trying to find Lecter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. Meine Güte. I was dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period. You liar. You went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams? Making you do better in them? Yeah, you're right, I saw you too. Oh, hey. Just what I needed. A few people who look like they've got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all the Academy's clubs and start drafting up a budget. Oh, okay, I guess it's up to you, Chloe. Me? Lecter handed an envelope to Chloe. What is this? It's something that needs to be delivered to the mayor of Ruan. Leo's not gonna take no for an answer either, so there you go, enjoy. That sounds very much like it's your job. Mine? You sure you're not mistaking me for someone else? Oh, and Chloe? You've got a feather on your head. I do? Lecter brushed his hand across Chloe's head. I guess this must have been Zeke's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting. Come to think of it. How long has that been there? I hope it hasn't been there during the exams. That would be so embarrassing. You know about Zeke? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering that envelope. Jetzt macht er sich aber auch wirklich komplett verdächtig, ne? Also so richtig. Talk about an enigma. Chloe? You are aware you've just had Lecter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, while I hate to be the one to break it to you, there wasn't a feather on your head. What? He did it again? Come on, you can't let him get away with this. You've got to go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do his work for him. I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's gonna find him if she goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start, but we're probably talking like, what, 5 hours to find him? 6? I think it would be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver it for the mayor of Ruan, after all. Oh. We were kind of hoping you could help us with our work too. Sorry, Jill. Oh, don't worry about it. No big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's office? If you don't, I can help with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Oh, really? Sounds like you should be fine then. Well, take care of the monsters on the way. Thank you, I will. Well, this is goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too late. I won't. Ich muss mal eins sagen, also die Idee mit Lecter hier ist, glaube ich, ihn wirklich so als ein bisschen, wie nennt man es auf Englisch, einen lovable Rogue irgendwie zu nennen, zu machen. Nur haben sie bei dem Schreiben dieses Charakters ein bisschen das Lovable vergessen. Alright. I need permission to go out of the academic grounds, aren't I? I should go let the dean know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, good day, Chloe. Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy, so I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council for their work from time to time. And well, a certain element of their work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work. No, of course, take care. Thank you. She looks so much more chipper now. Weiß nicht, wie die Reihenfolge gedacht war, wie man die Türen angeht. Aber ich kann mir vorstellen, dass diese Tür vorher gedacht war, damit man Lecter als schrägen Weirdo ansieht. Nur dann bei der anderen Tür ihn als Agent von Erebonia revealed wird. Ich glaube auch, dass die Reihenfolge jetzt eigentlich... Ich meine, die Reihenfolge ist die, wo man die Türen findet dann oder den Charakter dann auch für die Tür hat. Und meine Vermutung ist auch, dass man das hier als erstes sehen sollte und dann später das mit Chloe. Ich habe es nur leider jetzt eben so gemacht, einfach damit ich die ganzen kurzen Türen einfach zuerst mal abarbeite. Und ich jetzt hier mich ausschließlich um die langen Türen kümmern konnte. Deswegen war das jetzt ein bisschen out of order, aber ein bisschen so ganz... Es haut immer noch irgendwo hin, ne? Also... Weil so die Reihenfolge, wenn wir das jetzt zuerst gemacht haben und dann später das mit Chloe, wäre es dann gewesen, okay, der Lecter ist jetzt hier irgendwie so dieser Loser, der dann hier rumläuft und der dann auf einmal wahrscheinlich verschwinden wird. Ne, was wahrscheinlich noch am Ende hier der Fall sein wird. Und dann sehen wir dann später den Flashback mit die Tür mit Chloe, wo dann sich herausstellt, oi, der war ein Agent für Osborn. Das haut natürlich schon mal hin. Aber so wie die Reihenfolge, wie wir gemacht haben, ist, okay, da ist dieser Lecter, den kennen sich und der war ein Agent von Osborn. Aber wer zur Hölle ist der Typ eigentlich? Und jetzt kriegen wir die Frage auch irgendwie beantwortet. Also, es gehen beide Richtungen. Also, ja. Lecters sorgenfreie Kindheit auf einer Schule, wo er wahrscheinlich bereits als Agent rumläuft. Ja, genau, also die Reihenfolge, die wir gemacht haben, ist dann einfach so, okay, wer ist denn jetzt dieser Lecter-Typ eigentlich? Und jetzt erfahren wir es. Also, wie gesagt, das geht in beide Reihenfolgen funktionieren. Also das haut schon mal hin. I suppose I have him to thank for that. Ne? Wer bist du denn? I see. Oh, it's just that I'm actually thinking of sending my son to this academy. Okay, irgendein Typ halt. Ja, wir müssen nicht mal rumlaufen, okay. Hey, da sind Fische in dem Wasser, da kann man angeln. Das muss ich ja tatsächlich auch noch irgendwann machen, ne? Dann habe ich noch die Sandor vor mir. Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk around here like this. Not like I could before. The last time I came was up there. Jetzt geht das wieder los mit... Whoops. I forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyway. Lecter didn't make it seem too urgent. It's so nice to see this town so lively. It really has changed in atmosphere since then. Das letzte Mal, als sie hier vorbeilief, war während des 100-Tage-Krieges. Hey. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Lecter, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressively forbidden. Ja, er will jemand namens Jack finden. I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. If I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should ask Dean next time I see him so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. That sounds like the bridge is coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right, just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here. Please. Und das meine ich mit, dass sie es nicht so ganz geschafft haben, ihn irgendwie sympathisch zu machen. Sie wollen ihn irgendwie vielleicht ein bisschen sympathisch darstellen, aber sie schaffen es einfach irgendwie nicht. Komm, lauf ein bisschen schneller. Excuse me, I'm the student of Janice Royal Academy here on Student Council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmor? I'm afraid not. He is currently not in, you see. If your business isn't urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Oh, hi. I am the Mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. So you're a student of Janice Royal Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I have come to deliver an envelope from the student council to the mayor. Yeah. Ah, I see. It's a list of all the academy students of for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are a large number of them coming and going year after year. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. To tell you the truth, I was once a student of the academy. Not just any student either, I was part of the student council as well. Janice Council is a fine organization. They are proud as they are noble-minded, with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. Es ist so eklig, wenn man sich daran erinnert, wer Gilbert eigentlich ist, ne? Wie er in Wirklichkeit drauf ist. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too. So do continue to work as part of it as best you can. Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member, though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. Oh, it was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means, stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. I wonder if he's actually still here, like I told him to be. Ich würde es mal bezweifeln, jo. I knew it. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. Oh, you must mean Master Lecter. Master Lecter? A young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. Thank Adios for Lucy. I'm so sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the action of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologize. Oh, on the contrary, Master Lecter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, we've placed the coins from the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin to trying. Hm? Oh, natürlich. Wie sie jetzt auch noch auf die Waisenkinder trifft. Ist ja auch noch so eine Sache. Is something wrong? Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna, it's a real... Hey. It's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. I found a pretty red stone. Excuse me? This wouldn't be what you were looking for, would it? That's it! And boy, the stone. Good, I'm glad we were able to find it. Yeah, I'm Clan, and anyway, bye. Bonk. Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know? Machst aber doch ziemlich den Anschein. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So, while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Einfach zu fragen, mit deiner Familie. Das ist natürlich jetzt ein bisschen blöd, ne? Weil er hat keine. Huh? Oh, then I guess I could, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, I'm coming. Weiß genau, wie sie mit ihm umgehen muss, ne? His house is this way, though? I guess he must be from Minoria? Oh. What's wrong? Well... The place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here. Because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Ruan. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. but I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. What's up with you? Why'd you go so quiet? You want me to introduce you to the matron? Oh, I'm sorry. I am a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy. I have made friends there. I have resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high and not immediately give in to the weakness in my heart. Come on, you're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind trying me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up or I'll leave you behind. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else has long... Goodness. Is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you, it's really you! Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? I am sorry, I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known, after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just went to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where is Joseph? You haven't heard the news, then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Rouen and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come, even though I love it here, if I'd just been even more honest with myself, if I'd just come here from the beginning. Ah ha 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 ha. Is somebody there? Huh? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Oh, what are you crying for? These are the children I am looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Huh? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello. Chloe? The Mercia orphanage you love is right here, you know? So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea? Now seems like a good time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Chloe? Of course. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled. Exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was. Forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. Ich verstehe nicht, warum das als Schwäche angesehen werden sollte. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Ist doch schön. Because I never knew my mother and father, all my memories of this place were the only ones I've had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet, when I was there, I knew. I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. One month later. Wir sind immer noch in derselben Memory Door, ne? Ist immer noch dieselbe eine Memory Door. Aber ich glaube, wir sind jetzt hier fast fertig. I know I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I'd better hurry back to the dorm. Ich glaube, das ist jetzt der Moment, wo Lecter verschwindet, oder? Huh? The lights are already off? Jill must have gone to sleep already. Wow. Ah. Okay, das war unheimlich. Natürlich dauert diese Tür so lange. Muss ja Chloes ganze Kindheit aufzeigen. Ja, so ein bisschen, ne? Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off? Oh, I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on your days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been, anyway? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew. But it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'll try to make sure to return earlier in the future. Matron Theresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late too. So... You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. Es war so klar. It's a boy, isn't it? No way, it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance's house, huh? Oh. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Oh, hold up, that's the place between here and Minoria, right? Oh, phew. I was hoping it was gonna be somewhere a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer, spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans? Don't you dare call them that! What? Oh. What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I am not a good girl. Excuse me. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I have done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. Ja, aber das weiß sie ja auch nicht. Also, ist ja auch noch so eine Sache, ne? Okay, wo muss ich jetzt hin? Ich nehme an, das Ganze ist auch einfach gefärbt von Japans Attitüde gegenüber Waisen und Waisenhäusern. Potenziell. Eine Ansicht, die uns fehlt, ja. Manch. I decided to have a nap after class was over, and before I knew it, the sun was down. So here I am having my dinner. Hey, Lucy. Didn't know you. Something wrong? You seem kinda down. No, I'm alright. Well, if you say so. It's past curfew, though. You should probably start heading back to your room. I suppose. That's the last place I want to be right now. Wo müssen wir hin? Irgendwann muss doch mal hier das alte Schulhaus irgendwas sein. Nur als Erinnerung, Japans Politik um Waisenhäusern gehört zu einem der schlechtesten der modernen Welt. Dass es sogar von der UN offen kritisiert wurde. Ach du Scheiße. What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Maybe I should talk to Hans? Whoa, what? Playable Jill! You in there, Hans? Yeah, is that you, Jill? Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really. Your face tells me that's a big old lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. Die Mehrheit von Adoptionen in Japan sind in Fällen, wo ein Firmenchef Familienhäuptern den Ehemann ihrer Tochter adoptieren, damit ein Mann den Namen der Familie Firma weiterführt. Ja, ich würde wissen, dass das ist... Ich meine, das Ding kennen wir ja hier schon auch so ein bisschen, ne, mit Joshua. Something to do with Chloe, right? Aber ja, bleiben wir dabei. Alle Kulturen haben ihre Probleme, ne? Also, ja. Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything. So we've got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff even when I don't mean it. She was really angry too. Angry? Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Nee, eher nicht. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm just not sure how to face her now. So, I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Nein. Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room and that's final. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Go back. Alright, later, Gator. Jill? It wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. I hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're sure back late tonight? I just walked past Jill too. She was crying. Well, that's because... Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good. And I always wished I could have a normal life, like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them, and no matter how hard you try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress. I get you. You were so frustrated, you ended up lashing out against a friend who is kinda on the dance side. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed by her, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there. And because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint or for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out how I wanted to? Ja, das ist so eine große Frage immer. No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise? You know you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. So? You still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because, well, it's because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me and because... Now you're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm gonna say is get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lecter! Der wollte einfach nur aus der Konversation raus. Oh, who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. Wrapped up in you. He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Richtiges Schuldrama hier auf einmal. Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. At that time, all that time, I had been pretending not to notice the truth. But I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing the fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. The next day, wir sind immer noch nicht fertig! I guess this must be the place? Well, it's not like I have to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm gonna come here, get to know more about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Huh. Looks like there's no one here. Phew. Wow. This place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part. Boy! Jill? What are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Do you want to come in? Come in. Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go and make us some tea. Look, I'm sorry, Chloe. What I said was really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head I saw myself in them. Mensch, jetzt haben sie ja mal wirklich einfach eine ehrliche Konversation hier miteinander. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it or even think it. But that wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, Please allow me to finish. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student for being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for other people. When in reality, I'm only thinking of myself. Ja, you're sticking up to for yourself, quasi. Also, sie hat sich einfach hingenommen. Das ist doch auch in Ordnung. Natürlich hätte sie einfach ehrlich darüber sein müssen, aber sie war sich dem selber gar nicht so wirklich im Klaren. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids here had led, and I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I just didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children, too. I had no right to be judging them when I'd never even been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kinda jealous. At you. Ah, that's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. Er schläft noch mit seiner Mütze, der Clem da oben. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. Seriously? Don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I am kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it's just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Although, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway. You wanna get going? Yeah. Das war doch süß. It feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time. But this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming today, Jill. Ihr habt den Tee auf dem Tisch vergessen. I'm glad I did. Maybe this is the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. This sunlight does wonders at making you want to drift off. Say, you want to make out? No. I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. Hmm? All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back all the time. I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right there waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely love this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now I know that I'll always feel that way. No matter how many times I lose sight of myself, or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me. Not once. Was ein Lecter? Ich meine, sie hat sich dann ja bei ihm bedankt und später. Das haben wir ja gesehen. Lecter! Get back here. Today is the day you're finally going to blah. Yeah! Chloe? I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pincer attack didn't work at all. Well, you'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How did you get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. Aha! You've got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers! Get back here! We'll see who is the sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mountain of paperwork. After all the times I've chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there, he's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway. Hä? Was? Habe ich mich jetzt verlesen oder Wie geht's Anton und Ricky eigentlich? Hängen die wieder hier hinten rum? Jo. Last night I found a tiny flower in the moonlight. Seeing it try its hardest to bloom despite its small size just made me feel like my worries are all so silly. Weird, right? It made me feel at ease with the world. What have I been wasting all this time worrying about? Hey there, nice weather, huh? Wonder what I should do today? Interessiert mich relativ wenig. Auch hier wieder, also das alte Schulhaus ist wirklich nur dazu da, um Anton und Ricky einfach mal wieder zu sehen. Aber wo ist Lecter jetzt hingelatscht? Okay. I'm all alone with Lucy. This is like a dream come true. Oh, Lucy. What is it? I just wanted to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's love, right? If you ask me, it's probably to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Strength, I suppose. Habe ich doch gerade gesagt. Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Lecter upside the head right now. Well, if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like. Eisbucket Challenge für ihn. Ja, er könnte das wirklich. Ja. Hi there, Chloe. Have you found any sign of Lecter? I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately not. Oh. Mr. Effort. No, Lecter, that's not me, I swear. Oh, it's you. Don't scare me like that. I thought you were him. Here we have another of Lecter's victims, I see. Wahrscheinlich, weil er rote Haare hat, verwechseln ihn die Leute mit Lecter und deswegen Ich habe ihn ja auch gerade verwechselt. Ich dachte, ich spreche mal an, weil er rote Haare hat. Vielleicht ist es ja Lecter. Aber das war nicht der Fall. Okay. Was geht hier mit euch? Oh, hello, Chloe. Hello, Logic. Might I ask what you're doing? Oh, not much. It's just that I joined the Academy's music club. Today is a practice session. Did you? Have fun then. I'll try. Incidentally, Chloe. I was just going to say, let's give our best to our next set of examinations. But of course. Radio Calisthenics. 1, 2, 1, 2. Er ist nicht hier oben. Er ist nicht hier. Here. Hey, I've got you now. You sorry excuse for a president. Time to accept your fate. What the fuck? Mickey? What are you doing under there? Let go of me. I wasn't doing anything. What's going on here? I keep telling you I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear. Then what are you doing down there, huh? I'm sorry, but crawling under these screens suspicious. That's what I thought too, that's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy who looked like he rolled right out of a dumpster walking around. I don't think I've seen anyone so sloppy looking in my life. It's scary how I know just from that who he's talking about. Yeah, me too. Honestly, he made me so curious I had to see what he was up to. So I ended up following him. Anyway, he looked around for a while, then he wandered here into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? It was when I followed him in here that he noticed me. The second he saw me, he seemed to panic a little before crawling under there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close, too. So in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if you bothered thinking about things other than how best to skip class, you wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. He was deliberately trying to get your attention by acting suspicious as all get out. Like he was trying to set you up. Call it your student council president's speciality. What? That guy is the student council president? Gotta be kidding, he couldn't look any less the part. He's preaching to the choir. Wo könnte er denn jetzt noch sein? Jetzt habe ich wirklich keine Ahnung, wo er sein könnte. Allerhöchstens hier drin. Ups. Lecter, wo bist du? I tried my luck confessing to Lucy a while back. All she said was, I'm sorry. Her expression says she's got someone else on her mind already to me. I don't think she'd look at another guy ever if we tried. Ich meine aber nicht Lecter damit, oder? Okay, wo müssen wir hin? Wen müssen wir reden? Was müssen wir tun? Und alles andere. Wo war ich noch nicht? Halt. Okay, also hier ist wirklich nichts. Welche Ecke hatten wir denn jetzt noch nicht abgesucht? Schulgebäude hatten wir. Was hatten wir? So viele Orte gibt es doch hier eigentlich gar nicht. Erzähl mir nicht, dass er jetzt doch im alten Schulgebäude ist. Du bist hier. Ich kriege aber jetzt gerade wirklich genau das Gefühl, was Chloe und die anderen wahrscheinlich auch hatten, wenn sie hier die ganze Zeit nach Lecter hinterherjagen müssen. There's a rope hanging down outside the window. What's this? Are you supposed to climb up using this? Sag mir jetzt nicht, dass... Okay. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, look who we've got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps so, but you can't honestly believe I came to talk about the weather. If you have enough free time to laze around on the roof, come and do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you'd think. And predicting the weather 10 years in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he think up these things? Still, going by my experience with him, when he acts like this, he is usually willing to listen to me. Hey Lecter, I just wanted to say thanks. Thanks? For what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. But because you're always trying to act like you aren't or you're running away from me, I've never been able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. Eh. You asked me a long time ago what it was that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated the life that I had before enrolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. And it was what I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That was part of why I didn't want to try to answer your question or even think about it. It was like if I accepted how weak I was inside, I'd never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all anymore. Thanks to coming here and meeting you and all of my friends, I have learned so many new things. I was able to do things for myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything. Yeah? So that's why I wanted to thank you. Man. I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time? Never saw that coming. You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about you, though? Why did you choose to come here? Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time. Really, huh? Ja, ne, dass das nicht der Fall ist, ist klar, ne? Ich wundere mich, ob Leute, die zuerst Trades in the Sky spielten und dann zu Cold Steel kamen, ob die PTSD-Momente mit Crow bekamen. So vielleicht nicht. Also ich meine, wofür, ne? Einfach weil es jetzt hier so ewig dauert, ihn zu finden, vielleicht möglich. Aber vielleicht wirklich ein paar Flashbacks. Wait. Tomorrow is the Student Council's General Meeting. Which means you have a lot to do. And you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just waiting for you to get started on. Hold up a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can explain. I'm not going to listen. Spare me, please. This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lecter for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from school and was never seen there again. He was himself to the very day, though, making a sudden appearance in the Student Council organized play final scene, ruining it for his amusement. Then 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more in a place and way I never would have expected. Und das wissen wir ja, wie er den getroffen hat. Alter Falter! Diese Länge war ein Verbrechen, ja. Vielleicht ein bisschen. Ich hatte eigentlich geplant, dass wir dieses letzte Moondor, was wir noch hatten, mit Joshua und Estelle heute auch noch machen. Aber nee. Das war einfach jetzt, diese zwei Sachen waren einfach zu viel gerade. Das ist einfach, das hat jetzt... Half nicht, dass ich nicht wirklich groß interessiert war. Lecters Antics waren nicht wirklich charmant und Chloes Drama war auch nicht so interessant. Naja. Am Ende so ein bisschen mit Chloe ging's, ne? Dann, wo es dann doch mal einen Konflikt gab zwischen ihr und Jill. Da kam dann noch was, aber, das war wirklich einfach, das war viel zu lang dafür, dass es so... Das hätte man halbieren können. Das ganze Ding hätte man wirklich komprimieren können auf nur die halbe Zeit, glaube ich. Da ist so viel Zeug, was eigentlich... Dass da nichts... nicht hätte reingemusst. Und wie du gerade sagtest, Lecters Antics sind nicht sonderlich charmant. Lecter an sich ist nicht wirklich der sympathischste Charakter. Aber heilige Scheiße, dass es so lange geht. Wie gesagt, ich wollte eigentlich noch das mit Joshua und Estelle machen, aber das machen wir beim nächsten Mal. Das ist zum Glück, Gott sei Dank, soweit ich weiß, war das jetzt gerade dieses Moondor mit Chloe und Lecter das längste von allen. Also länger als das wird es im Spiel nicht mehr. Alles andere ist jetzt wirklich wesentlich kürzer als das. Wir haben das Schlimmste hinter uns. Mit anderen Worten. Eieieiei. Zwei Memory Doors. Der gesamte Stream war nur für 2 Memory Doors. Ich bin erschüttert. Und ja, meine Fresse. Wir kümmern uns beim nächsten Mal dann um das letzte Moondor und nach diesem letzten Moondor haben wir dann genug Zeit, uns um die Hauptstory wieder zu kümmern. Weil das gab's ja auch noch, ne? Hauptstory existiert ja auch noch hier. Irgendwo. Dann. Leck mich leck, da wäre eine tolle Beschreibung. Potenziell, ich guck mal, was ich mache. Aber es ist keine. Es ist eine guter Titel tatsächlich. Dann. Einen schönen Abend an euch. Vielen Dank, dass ihr dabei wart und ich muss mich ausruhen. In dem ganzen Ding jetzt hier gerade. Meine Fresse. Also dann, vielen Dank, dass ihr da wart und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal dann. Alles klar, ciao.